Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the finale of the Morticia Adams build that I received from Jimmy Flintstone as a resin figure kit. And this is also was my intro into the Model Shop's Halloween group build for 2016. And as you can see in front of you, we have completed Morticia, and just want to kind of go over some basic paints that I used on her face, her eyes, and so forth. What I basically did as far as how I do things with the face is to actually do the eyes first and then work my way out from the eyes and do the rest of the face. As far as the initial application of her sclera part of her eyes, I just want a soft tone. I don't want to make it too bright with a bright white color. So I chose a folk art wicker white with some natural buff from Americana, kind of mixed them together, gave it a nice soft color to it, and I applied that with a fine brush. Once that was done, I used a toothpick and cut the end at a 45-degree angle, give myself a nice tip to it, and I applied 2 little black dots using the Craft Smart Satin Black paint. And then once that was dry, I went ahead and went over the black dots with some bright blue from Craft Smart, which was also satin acrylic paint. Once that was done, I applied some of the satin black for eyebrows, and then some kind of like eyeliner. I used black also to highlight her eyes. Once that was all completed, I went ahead and brushed on some Future to gloss up her eyes a little bit. And once that was done, I wanted to put a little bit of some pink in her eyes, especially around the corner, the 2 corners on either side here. And I used some berries and cream paint from Folk Art because it is a pinkish color. I watered it down a little bit and then just applied it to the, like I said, to the corners of her eyes for a little accent there. And once that was done, I reapplied some more Future and sealed everything in. And my next step then was to go ahead and do her lips. And with her lips, I went ahead and used the Craft Smart Bright Red and applied that with a fine brush and did her upper and lower lips. And once that was done, I went ahead and glossed that over again with some Future. So that's basically the basic paints that I used for her face. If we come down here to the necklace that she's wearing, I went ahead and chose the Folk Art Metallic Silver Sterling paint and applied that to her necklace part, and then I applied the Royal Fuchsia paint from Americana for her little pendant that the necklace is holding on to. As far as her ring is concerned, I just did a basic sterling silver first, and then applied some gloss paint for her I guess she wears kind of like a cameo paint. I also chose to paint her fingernails as well in a gloss black. So that's about it as far as what was left to do for Morticia to get her completed. And with that being said, you know, of course, I did a lot of like little touch-ups here and there, but she is now completed, and we can go ahead and put her back on her base, and where she is now acquainted again with her pet Cleopatra. As you can see here too, I finished up on the hamburger meat using the epoxy sculpt, and what I did here was just paint the raw meat with some kind of a dark brown paint, and then I applied some Tamiya clear red over the hamburger meat, and I applied some white canopy glue, let that clear up, and then I just again used the Tamiya clear red so it kind of shows like there's some juice flowing from the hamburger since he feeds Cleopatra raw meat. So we'll put that back up on the table. And like I said, with that being said, it is complete and ready to go. So I appreciate you watching the series come to a close, and I hope everyone has a good Halloween this month, and hopefully look forward to my next video. I am going to try and see if I can squeeze in Vampirella before Halloween is up, so we're going to go ahead and give her a go. So until then, everybody have a nice weekend, and we will catch you on the next video. So thanks again for watching and subbing, and we'll catch you all later. Bye.